Viktorija Čmilytė-Nielsen. Good morning, guests, ministers, honorable Director General, organizers. With some of you, I speak for the third time at this event. This is the first live event. And every time we speak about unprecedented challenges that we face in the last decade. The topic is Peace for Food, which discloses very well what is most important to us. The chaos caused by the aggressor became the problem of the entire continent, and after a few months, the problem of the entire continent. Russia very clearly and painfully showed what really means making concessions to democratic principles, and very quickly it actually said that democratic values can mean nothing to them. And by understanding and ignoring the threats that dependence to totalitarian regimes mean, we chose energy and raw materials, and agriculture also was dependent on that, which is from which we depend, from food resources, fertilizers, energy resources. Our democratic world was shaken by that. Back in 2008 and 14, we were negligent, and Russia believed in its impunity and turned into a weapon. Propaganda that was poisoned by our societies for a few decades, energy dependence on which were determined our raw materials. This year, food was turned into weapon. And to us, Lithuania, this also means a threat, but also a unique opportunity. If we use them, clearly that would mean a qualitative jump. Our everyday life, of course, makes us think about everyday survival and not only about dependence. And many sectors feel that very painfully. Many sectors felt that as a challenge. But also we became interested in newest technologies and alternative sources of energy. Every crisis makes us change and think of the times when everything seemed very peaceful. Now we are developing wind and sun energy, whereas the increasing costs made also our farmers to learn a painful lesson and to reduce the costs. All this couldn't happen without smart technologies. Agriculture is not only smart reality, but it also makes us ensure prospects and good way towards the future. And smart technologies help us to be equal to other countries that use smart resources. We don't have fossil fuels, but we have a talented and potential of business and entrepreneurship. And this makes us an advanced country. When we look at 2022 and the dynamics, we see that good GDP growth results were possible because of the good growth of agriculture and IT sector. So we managed to put a good foundation for Lithuania as a smart country. Now we have to create conditions that would not halt the technological breakthrough, but would promote it. In a few years, we could say that GDP in Lithuania was ensured not only by separate IT and agriculture sectors, but the synergy that they create. In the last few years, the world saw how vulnerable supply chains are that connected Asia, Europe, and other continents. We see that the optimization started by the pandemic is also put to a challenge by unprecedented war started by Russia? Is it only a threat to Lithuania or additional challenge? Well, our strength, and I speak about us, is the ability to adjust to different situations and to become stronger. That happened back in 1999 during Russian crisis, and also 10 years after that, and I have no doubt it will happen now. Part of our sectors receive benefit because we actually return our capacities to our sectors. But you will discuss that, and we will discuss lots of important ideas that in the future will turn into successful decisions. I would like to thank you for your invitation, and I wish you a fruitful conference.